What is up, YouTube? David Maguire here, back with another episode of Full Game Walkthrough, episode number 16. At this point in time, I really can't see what's going on. Good time to do that. I did make the Marleybone thumbnail. I know that's a few episodes down the line, for uploading-wise, but not for recording-wise. But anyways, last episode that I have to do narration, so that's exciting. Finally finished with that. And then I won't really have to worry about doing anything like this, hopefully ever again. I did fix the audio quality. Do want to warn you, next episode will be up there on the amount of loudness. But episode, I want to say 21 is where it really is going to be stable-ish. Yeah, still maybe not the best, but it's going to be getting better over time and whatnot. For those of you who were wondering on Twitter and whatnot about our pet, our ancient flow siren, with the damage, the critical, and and the may cast Snowdrift, which may or may not be useful in PvP and whatnot. It is about halfway to epic. I'm hoping it gives resist, or something like that. At this time, it's just really, really hard to tell.
My heart, welcome. But wait. Next,
yeah, I did kind of speed through the dialogue, apparently. I do occasionally find myself doing that. I do suggest that we split up, but it doesn't end up working the way I want it to. Which, I mean, it's still not that long of an episode, doing this part. The Vault of Ice was definitely up there on things that needed to get, like, juiced, but unfortunately I don't think much of them, only one of them had open, which is fine, because I guess we ended up getting 2 done at least, which was still better than nothing, but still, it's out there. And we do kind of get that happens. I got a little bit mad. I was like, oh my god! I was like, where'd it go? Don't let that happen to you. 3 out of 4 in one fight. And I think I just started off by enchanting everything, because that was simpler for me anyways. Yep. We do have... Jeez, I'm so tired. I need to get this up tonight. Well, later tonight. It'll be late tonight. Because it's just an important thing. It may be pushing it just a bit, but... I mean, sometimes you gotta push the line, and whatnot. Half of us spot up at least. It did speed things up a little bit, but definitely wasn't like wasn't the best. What else is there to talk about? Really not much to talk about, honestly. I mean, about 2 more weeks and finals at this point. Great. So amazing. They're gonna be the longest 3 weeks of the school year, but still amazing. Especially these 2 weeks. Finals week will be somewhat decently fast, but these next 2 weeks are gonna drag a little bit. I mean, it dragged this week, honestly. I mean, Thursday and Friday stuff picked up a little bit. Something tells me the weekend's gonna go really, really fast, and then Monday is gonna come by, and it's gonna drag, and drag, and drag. And that's one thing I hate about the end of the school year. It does kind of drag on for a while, which sucks, but you know it's like almost there. Try not to shut down or whatnot and continue on. Sometimes it is hard, but you know, team, you just just do it, and then yeah, only got 2 years of high school left, and then whatever I plan on doing in college, which is up in the air right now for me. Even though some people seem to think they know what my plans are, because I heard a lock break. No, that's not why. I just had to because that's what it popped up and said. Learning more things every day. Not in school. No, I don't learn anything in school. About... I should just smack with the snowman. I don't know how much damage I'll do, but... yeah. But I think it ends up killing because of the Banshee anyways, because that's a double-bladed Banshee. I mean, no enchant, but it's going to do about the same with my enchant, so I would go for it. But, you know, at this point, I just don't know what I'm doing. I selected it. I don't know why I selected it, but I selected it. I don't know why you can't hear the sounds. Then it would be easier to narrate if I could hear the sounds of the actual video. I don't know if there's a reason that you can't, but it is a little bit annoying. But at least you get to see it. At least it's not like you sit here and you talk and you see absolutely nothing. Now you get to see it. It plays for you. And then it's actually in a narration type style. And then there's still sound behind the video. I thought you guys were going to split up. Yeah, me too. LOL. You know, I'm really excited. Yeah. I just killed the first lady. You know, at least it was, like, partially done. Yeah, they followed me. Yeah, I realized I gazed off, which I occasionally gaze off, but I try not to gaze off, but I fail horribly in that, like, endeavor to not gaze off. The house is quiet because I had to go to the store. Hopefully they'll pick up food. Great. I could use a grease encrusted something right now. Honestly, grease encrusted anything with maybe just a couple cyanide capsules, you know. Honestly, we're out there right now. Whoa. That pop up. One of the issues in Crocotopia is sometimes it does come 2 or 3 times, like as each person enters the battle, so it is kind of weird. I don't know why they haven't fixed that. I don't know if it's something in the code. I mean, I was watching KI Live, some of the old episodes that I missed because I go back and I get bored, and I watch them all, and I think they said like over 1 million miles of code. If you were to take it out and spread it across, which would wrap around the world many times. 1 million miles. Holy shit. Okay. That's some math that I'm not going to do. Let's get real. Yeah, I believe the guy was already here, so I turn around. I'm like, oh, well, ain't doing this one. Because we planned on splitting up. It failed. It tends to not always work. At least I did get to help some people, and I do appreciate the help. Why did I go back? What am I doing? What am I doing? What? What? Why? No! Oh yeah, because there's only 3 of them. So, that's great. Somebody left. Or at least he thought somebody left, and then I don't remember what was going on. I was kinda... I believe I was kinda, like, out of it for this episode. Sometimes I am. Like, I was out of it when I was recording the actual video. As you guys remember, my sound is bad, and I'm getting it there. It fixed it at least. Sandstorm's great. Honestly, Balance is a good school. I mean, I mean, I guess the only issue with balance is balance bosses. I don't know. Hopefully, they don't have a whole 80% resist. That'd be crazy. Otherwise, they'd really be relying on Chimera and whatnot. Raw really wouldn't work on a myth or on a myth boss, on a balance boss. Minions don't really matter. I guess I do have the new AoE for level 108 balance, which isn't a balance damage, it's a damage of a random school. I think it's just elemental, which is okay, because you could just double elemental blade and double balance blade, which tends to work in your favor anyways, because either way you'll still have 4 blades. But for other things, Chimera you could do the same. The other one you could do it with Spirit Blades, which you do get Spirit Blades and Elemental Blades for free when you're balanced, so that's great. I wanted to do balance, but I changed my mind. Wait, what? Oh, this was so weird. It was one of those things, you know. Forgot she existed. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a struggle. I thought we were done. I thought you killed her, but go and what? Go and noob spell next. That was great. I think I just went ahead and hit again. My efficiency was great. I figured I could probably kill double, but I don't think we ended up doing it. Probably one of our most efficient smacks of the entire dungeon itself, despite fizzling. But if I wouldn't have fizzled, it would have been efficient, and she would have died. Yeah. Whoa, that did a lot more than I remembered it doing. I hate this one very much. It's really not that difficult, but yep, miscommunication right there. One issue with Team Up that I think everybody is going to have throughout their Wiz career if you haven't already gotten this far in Wizard101. Most people at this point have, who play Wiz, except the people who can't afford memberships and whatnot. Which I do plan on doing giveaways and stuff like that. It's really, really hard, though, to do something like that, a giveaway on YouTube. Which means I'll probably find a way to do a Twitter giveaway or something. I know there are applications that allow people to literally do Twitter giveaways based on hashtags and whatnot. The only issue is I'll have to make a hashtag from scratch, which on Twitter is sometimes difficult. Most of the time you can do it with a random key strings, numbers, and letters. I don't think you can use exclamation points and whatnot, but you should, because they are going to be running out of characters they can use for that.
This is my domain.
Definitely a little bit out there for me. This dungeon, one of the simplest of Croctopia. I believe I want to say I get Frostbite at the end of Croctopia, which is an not an AoE, but a DOT, so a damage over time spell for PvPs and whatnot. So, oh look, he still exists, yeah, because everybody thought he left. Tends to be a common theme. No, not really. Yeah, that happened. Occasionally, I guess humans do that. Sometimes you gotta forget humans do that, you know. Did I smack? Yeah, I smacked because I was confident that our friend would kill. Which, if my memory is on my side, he did. But then again, memory is never on my side, so probably not. Yeah, that's there. That happens. Oh man. 76 or 67 damage, man. I'm clutching it. I'm out there. I'm clutching, man. Yeah, I'm clutching. I'm gonna die. You know, it's gonna happen for sure. the one issue with balance, in my opinion, would be... Oh, I mean, they are good in PvP. Lore Master, thank you. Craft Lore Master, it really changed it. I remember back in the day when you couldn't craft Lore Master. Holy crap, balance was not on the leaderboards. Let's get that real. Just like Ice, before Weaver, very few Ice Wizards were on the leaderboards. And after Weaver, Ice and balance dominated the leaderboards for that. So... especially Gaze of Fate, oh my gosh. Gaze of Fate kills me 6 out of 10 times it's used on me when I'm PvPing on my death, because it is good. The only time it doesn't kill me is if I happen to have an elemental shield and a couple tower shields, and I block a critical, which rarely happens. So, getting gazed normally means you're gonna die. Unless you're really, very lucky, or your resist is high, or you can block criticals frequently, which I cannot. What I can tell you is when I do critical, I tend to get it through, which is one advantage I have, sometimes not so much. I've noticed watching myself throughout the entire walk as I'll often go click on my friends list, seeing who's on, realizing absolutely nobody's on. I don't know what type of habit that is. I don't know if I'm the only one that does it. If it's common throughout the Wiz community or whatnot. But I do know I do it frequently. Yeah. This episode, I believe, I want to say it's 19 minutes. You guys can tell me. No, I'll know when I'm uploading it. How long it is. Or when I, re-speculate it. Or whatever it's called, I don't know. That's what we'll know for sure. Dead. I could have sworn there was death dialogue, but sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I know the minions responded. They're gonna talk to Selec the Wise, and that's a lot of experience. The boots obviously aren't better. I really do like the Ice Glare gear. Some of my favorite gear was, for the longest time, I'll use for a few more episodes, till level 25. That's really when...
Ah, the Fang. Excellent. Now we can proceed. You may wonder, young wizard, why we caused the Great Sleep. The truth is, we felt we had no choice. Once we realized the Krakanamakan had been stolen. I hope you do not feel misled. I questioned the wisdom of her writing such a dangerous book, but now you understand why we must fight to retrieve it. We know Krakhotep, the ruling Tut of the Sphinx, last controlled the Krakanamakan. I know him well. He's certain to be hiding behind guards in the Emperor's retreat. Meet me inside and we will find a way to defeat him.
That's a thing. Next episode, we'll be going to the Emperor's retreat. Once you get downhill, or once you get to that point in the game, Emperor's retreat is like, it's all downhill from here. So, exciting. I don't remember what I'm doing at this point. I think it's because I felt like that episode was really bad, and I wanted to make it up to people. And I made promise that I realized I couldn't keep, which is, I guess, a good thing for this. For this case, but for some cases, it might not be the best scenario for that. I am gonna... Am I allowed of that? Where'd it go? I do want to squirt this into my bottle, because I don't like the flavor of regular water. That's probably a little bit more than I needed. I'll gauge. You'll probably only need like 4 for this bottle, but I like to gauge. At this point, anyways, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe, and peace out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.